Hi everyone, it's Psychic Medium Blair Robertson for another yes or no Ask the Pendulum question. I just want to remind everybody that these readings are general readings, and that means that they're not meant to be used for heavy duty questions where you absolutely have a definitive yes or no. They're general. If you want to have specifics about what's going on in your life, then you'd want to have a personal consultation or come to a group session where you can get details, more details to your questions. So please treat them with the respect that they deserve. This is provided for fun entertainment and a little bit of guidance at the same time. So if you're not new here, you can just skip ahead. You already know what to do. You're going to pick one of those beautiful little butterflies, and then you're going to ask a question, and then you're going to go to the answer. If you're not new here, let me quickly explain the process because it's a lot of fun. It's extremely easy to do. Today we're going to be using a pendulum. This is a pendulum that my daughter gave me from Brisbane, Australia. She got it in an eclectic little shop, and it's beautiful. It's been to Sedona with me, and it's been energized in the Sedona vortexes. We no longer have vortex pendulums. We used to sell them on our website. They were of my own creation, but we stopped marketing and selling them. But if you are interested in a really affordable, beautiful little pendulum that's inexpensive, click the link down below. You'll find it. Anyway, the pendulum's going to answer a question yes or no. I don't use the cards in this particular circumstance. The way the pendulum works is this: if it swings in a straight line in any direction, you know, from 10 to 4, 2 to 8, 12 to 6, doesn't matter. If it's a straight line, that means yes. If it swings in a circle in any direction, that means no. If it stops dead, that means the question is not meant, of course I'm shaking it here. If it slows down or stops where it's not definitively making a straight line or a circle, then that means the question is not meant to be answered at this moment in time, or the answer is unknown right now, or you're not supposed to know right now. So maybe it's a surprise coming. Who knows? So it's a really simple process. I'm going to ask a question. It's going to give us an answer. So what I want you to do right now is I want you to look at this image, which is popping over top of my face, and you're going to see that there are 4 beautiful butterflies. Purple one, a blue one, a monarch, and a beautiful gold orangey one. Don't choose the butterfly that you like the most. Anybody that's been following me for any length of time knows I love the color purple. Don't go by the color you like or the style of. Go to the one that you're drawn to. Maybe it's the bright gold one. Maybe it's the subdued blue one. I don't know. But just choose one right now. Have you got one? Just one that you're drawn to. Underneath is a number 1, 2, or 3, and that's going to be the reading group that you're in, and that's going to be the answer that we have. All you need to do is use the timestamps in the comments below or the notes below, and you can immediately go straight to the answer right now, or you can watch the whole entire video. It's totally up to you. And now let me just click that back off, and we're back. Good. So here's how it works. I'm going to hold the pendulum up. I'm going to ask the pendulum a question, and we're going to see what the answer is. All right. For those of you who are in group number 1, this will be the answer for your question. So what I'm going to do, for those of you who are new here, I'm just going to explain what I'm going to do. I'm just going to get the pendulum moving. If you're wondering, my elbow is actually on a stack of books. Let me just get that swinging a little bit more just so you can clearly see it. I'm going to hold my hands as steady as I possibly can, and we're going to ask the pendulum to answer the question for us. Spirit, would you please give an answer to group number 1, yes or no? And we let the pendulum move around. We see what happens here. Give it a moment. Give it a moment there. Yes, good. I thought it was going to start to swing in a circle, and it is. It is swinging in a circle. You can see it right now, folks. See that swinging in a circle? It's not violent, it's not huge, but you can see it spinning in a circle, which means the answer to your question, group number 1, is no. Now, I'm getting a flash as well. I don't just follow what the pendulum says. I always try to use my intuition for other things, And sometimes people take no as a negative. No can sometimes save you. No, don't go run out in the traffic right now because you'll get killed. So no is a good answer. Should you jump off of a cliff? No, that's a good thing. That's good. So don't always take no as being negative. But I do feel that in conjunction with your question, that you need to tighten up. You need to tighten up on your intuition, following your spirit guides, listening to what your spirit guides are saying to you, listening to what the angels are saying to you. I believe that this is extremely important for you to be doing. So, although you might not like the answer at this moment in time, sometimes we don't like the answers and we don't have to. I really believe that you need to be tuning in to your intuition more. I believe that there's more to this than just the no answer. I hope that that helps you out. I hope that brings you some peace. Let's get on to group number 2. Excellent, excellent. Hello, group number 2. If you're joining me right now, we're going to answer the question to your answer your question is what I'm trying to say. I love doing this stuff. So let me spin the pendulum. Let's see what we have here. Let's get this. Let me move my arm over a little bit here. There we go. That's more comfortable. It was straining there, and I don't like to move or shake when this happens. Spirit, please give us the answer for group number 2. Please give us the answer for group number 2, please. And thank you. And that pendulum is definitely fighting to go. Yes, it is. There we go. It is going in a straight line. It is going in a straight line. I hope this is good news. I just moved my arm, so I just made it swing again. But watch. There it is. And it corrects itself again, and it's still going. My arm's shaking. Let me just do that. Try that one more time. Yes, that's swinging from about right now. I just changed it. I've asked it to do it a second time. And it's almost from, in my perspective, 3 to 9. Probably 3:30 to 9:30. That's a straight line, which means group number 2, the answer to your question is yes. And there is something else that I'm getting. I'm getting a flash. And there's a second part to this. I believe there's 2 parts. The answer is yes. But there is a sense of forgiveness needed here. I feel like there is a sense of forgiveness needed somewhere in this. I don't know if you need to forgive somebody else, if you need to ask somebody for forgiveness, or if you have to forgive yourself for doing something. But there's an element of forgiveness in this. So whatever question it is that you're asking, the answer is yes. I do feel that very, very strongly. Forgiveness, you need to weigh that up and apply that to yourself. So be open to that. Open your heart. Find out which way you need to go on that. I hope that brings you some happiness. I hope that brings you some joy. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button down below. Let's go to group number 3. Group number 3. We're going to use the pendulum for this. I'm going to give it a little bit of a shake and spin it in a circle. I'm going to spin it the other way this time. I did this. There we go. I'm going to try to hold my arm as still as possible. Spirit, please give us the answer for group number 3, please. Please give us the answer for group number 3. And as you can see, nobody can ever really perfectly hold their hands still, but it will still do what it needs to do. I want you to notice the circles are getting tighter and tighter as the momentum is wearing down. And it is, oh wow, I was just about to say it was going to say no. I was just about to say it, but I could feel it tugging. It's when you use a pendulum, you don't actually have, I'm doing this for demonstration purposes. You can actually feel what it's trying to do, and I felt like it was fighting the circle there. I was going to say it seemed like a hesitant no, but group number 3, the answer to your question is yes. People think sometimes that the pendulum has to be swinging like this to give you an answer. As you just saw, hardly moving at all, but it is, or was a moment ago, swinging in a straight line. So group number 3, butterfly. Number 3, the answer to your question is a resounding yes. I could feel it fighting. I feel that it's a resounding yes, but I'm getting a flash with this. I feel like there's going to be effort involved because the pendulum was fighting itself. I feel like you're coming from some sort of a negative influence, negative circumstance, negative energy, and you're moving towards a new day, like a brand new day. I feel like it's kind of like if you're up at 3 o'clock in the morning and it's black outside. It's because it's supposed to be black outside. It's 3 o'clock in the morning, but around 3:30, 4:30, 5:30, the sun starts to rise, depending on where you are and where you live. That sun starts slowly creeping up. It starts slowly, it's changing. The sun is dispersing the darkness. So I really feel that for you in group number 3, many good things are going to be coming to you after a lot of effort. It's not going to come instantly, but the answer is yes. I also feel that you need to spend more time. What's the word I'm looking for here? Grounding yourself. Get yourself grounded. Get yourself grounded in this. This is it's going to be a refreshing time for you. I'm really excited for you. If you enjoyed this reading, if this worked out, post your comments below and make sure you hit the subscribe button. Subscribe to my page so you can find out more about my spirit readings and afterlife communications. So let's get on to group number 4. I don't know what color that butterfly is. I don't know if you want to call it golden or just butterfly number 4. Whatever it works for you. Let's get an answer for group number 4. Here we go. Well, I'm going to do this one a little bit different. We're just going to spin it. We're going to just get it going in a straight line. Let's try to get it so it's sort of direct on. You can see. I'm not sure how the camera's picking that up, but it's a straight line. So, if you've asked a question, this is a general reading, an answer for group number 4. Spirit, would you please give us an answer to group number 4, please, and thank you. Okay, I don't know if you noticed, but I just accidentally shook there just a moment. And it just momentarily got the pendulum going in a circle. I don't know if you guys saw that. It might not have been viewable. But it immediately, the pendulum is becoming heavy. And it's dragging down for me. I just moved again. And again, you can see it going back. And it is changing direction. But it is swinging. There it is, changing direction. It's swinging in a straight line again. Back and forth. I got a little bit of a shake going on. Back and forth. Straight line. Straight line. Yes. The answer is, for group number 4, is yes. I felt the weight of it again, and very similar to another reading which I just gave a moment ago. There's a certain amount of resistance with this. So it's a yes with resistance. It's a yes with resistance. I'm asking my spirit guides to show me something. It's kind of like, yeah, it's like a friend of mine many years ago. He complained to me for weeks. I would see him once a week. Every week he'd complain that he didn't have a girlfriend. And I said to him one time, I just got frustrated because I got tired of hearing his story. I said, have you asked anybody out? No. Well, you're not going to get a girlfriend. You're not going to be able to go out on a date unless you ask someone to go on a date with you. So there's going to be that resistance. The answer is yes, but there's going to be that resistance for you. But that's not a bad thing. That's going to help you grow. But I feel like when you do it, it's like sales. Go knock on the door. Some people are going to say no, but you're going to get to the yes. You're going to win, so to speak, but you must make the effort. You must make the effort. I really also believe that in connection with this answer, I am certain that this is going to totally change things for you. Totally change things for you. To carry on with that analogy of the salesperson, like this is a salesperson that's doing okay, and then they decide to knock on more doors, go a little bit harder, go a little bit farther, ask a few more people, be willing to miss those shots to get the shots. And I really do believe that this is going to be a major change for you. The incident that you're asking about may be small, but it's going to open up the floodgates to many great things. I hope that that makes you happy, because that was a pretty exciting read if you asked me. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Make sure you subscribe to my channel so that you are the first person on the block, be the first person in the neighborhood to hear about my readings. And please also subscribe to my newsletter, BlairRobertson.com, so you can be the first to attend one of my live group readings where I speak to dead people and bring messages of healing to you. I hope you've enjoyed this today. My name is Blair Robertson. Once again, please remember, these are general readings. Don't make life decisions on general readings. These are done for entertainment purposes only. Please, if you'd like to get one of those really inexpensive pendulum, I've got a link to one down below. Thank you very much. I hope this has helped you out, and I will see you soon.